Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show. Once again, I feel like the show is completely packed with information. A little bit later in the program, we're going to talk about Black Gay Pride in the city of Pittsburgh. It's Black Pride Pittsburgh. We're going to talk about their celebration. Also coming up, a gathering of women to share their stories, women who have lost loved ones to violence, most often their children. But we begin with a whole new concept in many ways. It is the subject of philanthropy and redefining philanthropy. Here to talk about it, two ladies, two different perspectives. Charlize Henderson is the founder and CEO of Philanthropy, LLC, and LaShawn Murray is a philanthropist. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. So redefine philanthropy. Talk to me about that. Where'd this come from?
Yeah, so typically when people think about philanthropy, you think about this old rich white man, someone who's very wealthy, who has their name on the building. But in 2011, I started a scholarship fund, and it was really just to give back to students from my high school and from my hometown. And over the years, as the fund grew, these conversations about, like, you're the new face of philanthropy, I never thought about that. And I was like, okay, let's, dig into this a little bit deeper. And so philanthropy to me is really just the way that you show your love for other people. And so it's not necessarily about your social status or even your racial background. It's really about how you love other people. So we've redefined philanthropy, gotten back to the root of what the word means, to simply the art of having a heart for others. And so art being this very unique and individual process based on your resources, your passion, and then just the way that you use that to show your love for other people.
To show that love for other people. So LaShawn, how did you get connected with this?
So I was connected with this through, I met Charlize at an event that was being held, sponsored by Young Black Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And I saw the philanthropist shirt. She spoke, and I was like, yes, this is what I need, because I had an idea if I wanted to give scholarships away, give money away, and I didn't know how to start it. So we spoke after the event. We met, and here I am,
and it clicked.
One scholarship award later, and I'm sitting here with you.
That's awesome. And you're right. I mean, I think that when people talk about philanthropists, you do tend to think about older white men in particular.
Yes.
So this is a whole new face. I want to take just a second because you do have a video on YouTube. We're not going to share the whole thing, but in some ways I think it kind of tells your story. So let's take a second and look at the video.
We're breaking the stigma that philanthropy is just about money. To us, the art of philanthropy is a unique and personal experience based on your resources and your passions, be it time, talent, or treasure. We know that there are a lot of people in our community doing amazing work, yet many do not realize that they too are philanthropists. The goal of the Redefined Philanthropy campaign is to highlight the philanthropists in all of us.
I'm Lauren Wallace, and my art of philanthropy is creating access and opportunities for underrepresented students in higher education. It's important to be a philanthropist because you have to give students opportunities and you have to lift as you climb. I'm an educator, I'm a motivator, I'm a coach, and I'm a philanthropist.
My art of philanthropy is community service and volunteering to improve the quality of life for others. It's important to volunteer to create access to...
Now you can go, folks can go to YouTube. We didn't mean to cut you off, Ariane. Don't take that personally. But folks can go to YouTube and see the whole video. So what do you do from here? I mean, are there fundraising efforts? Talk me through that process.
Yes, so we do a number of things. With the Redefined Philanthropy campaign, the goal is to really create strong content that says, okay, no, philanthropists really they look like anything. They're young, black, vibrant people, they're older black people, they're a diverse group of people. And so we want to create content that shows us doing what we do, being philanthropists, giving back. So we have a Faces of Philanthropy series, which is also on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Where we sit down similar to this one-on-one. We're in a small group setting and talk to philanthropists about their work. We also create social media posts and collect stories of people who are doing philanthropic work, so they can go on our website and share their philanthropic stories, or they can just simply use our hashtag Redefined Philanthropy, and we share those things out as well. So again, just creating this conversation and changing the narrative that philanthropists are everyday people. And then with the fundraising piece, we actually just had last month a really great fundraiser for the people who have started new funds with us.
Okay.
And so we partnered with Baron Batch, who is a former Stiller and philanthropist as well. And he's created a full collection of art where the proceeds benefit the funds that are hosted through our organization. And so, again, just kind of creating this idea that whatever you do just on an everyday basis can be philanthropic.
Interesting. So, LaShawn, when you tell people that you have this scholarship and you're doing these things, how do they respond to you?
They're like, wow, what made you decide to do that? How are you doing that? You're so young. You're an everyday person and you're giving out this money. It's a great thing that you started the scholarship. And I'm just like, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And to that end, though, I think sometimes people think that they have to have a huge amount of money to do this, and they don't.
No.
Yeah, so the typical community foundation requires a minimum of $10,000, $25,000 to start a scholarship or even to start a grant-making fund. And so that's a huge barrier for people who look like me and you.
Right.
Oftentimes it's like, okay, well, I can't do this, or I have to wait until I'm older, or in many cases until I'm dead to establish
To
some
leave
type of
some
fund.
money, sure.
Right. And so we're removing all of those barriers to giving. So we've made it very accessible for people to establish scholarship funds. They're hosted through our nonprofit organization, so all of the donations are tax deductible. We have a scholarship starter kit. Again, just giving tools to really give back and to make it easy and attractive for people like me and LaShawn, and even you too.
Oh, my mind was racing
back.
there. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that scholarship thing's been in the back of my head.
Yeah.
All right, so all this information is available on your website.
Absolutely.
Talk us through that.
Yep, so philanthropyllc.com. They can visit us online. On Facebook, we're Philanthropy LLC, and then on social media, we're at Tools to Give.
And LaShawn, you gave your first scholarship.
Yes, I
Tell
did.
me what that felt like.
It felt amazing. My scholarship is called the Thirsty Mind Scholarship Foundation.
Thirsty Mind.
Yes,
okay.
Thirsty Mind, and pretty much supports young African American women going into their 2-year, 4-year higher education institution. And the basis of it is to, show them the importance of education, self-awareness, and financial literacy.
Okay.
So I gave my first scholarship away a couple of weeks ago. $250 to a young lady at Penn Hill Senior High School.
Okay, which is your alma mater.
Yes.
Okay.
And it felt amazing.
That's awesome.
She was very appreciative of it, and I just got nothing but great feedback from it. So
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to giving away a lot more in the future.
Congratulations. Give us that website again.
Philanthropyllc.com.
Perfect. Ladies, thanks so much.
Thank
We're
you.
going to have you back to kind of just stay on top of this, because I have a feeling there's big things coming your way. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.
The Lynn Hayes Freeland Show is sponsored by Dollar Bank, providing mortgages for mothers with less than perfect credit.